Hi, welcome to Learning with ISRAR for another session. Today I am going to explain how to prevent stockouts in supply chain management. In my previous presentation I have mentioned the causes of stockouts and also promised that I will discuss the ways through which we can prevent the stockouts. As I have mentioned that inaccurate inventory counts, forecasting errors, supplier and manufacturing delays, and logistical problems are some of the most common causes of stockouts. So by taking many preemptive actions we can get ahead of the problem of stockouts. Here are some of the measures to mitigate the causes of stockouts.
By increasing inventory accuracy, by enforcing a regular cycle counting practice, by setting calculated reorder points, by determining exact lead times, by improving forecasting capabilities, by utilizing demand planning process, by keeping safety stock, by using automated inventory management systems, by integrating inventory platforms, by using tracking technology, by paying attention to customer trends, by monitoring the suppliers, by developing strong relationships with suppliers, by using a vendor-managed inventory approach, by keeping customers informed.
Now let's discuss one by one. By increasing inventory accuracy. To keep inventory accurate, it's important to avoid inventory discrepancies by regularly monitoring and updating stock levels, by implementing inventory management system which allows workers to scan items when they're received and picked to fulfill orders so inventory data can be updated and shared throughout a centralized system in real time. By enforcing a regular cycle counting practice. The practice of counting and checking a small selection of SKUs according to a set schedule can be very effective. It allows inventory teams to audit inventory amounts and ensure actual counts match up with what's listed in a spreadsheet or inventory management software.
By setting calculated reorder points. A reorder point tells us when to order more inventory to avoid running out of stock. Calculating ideal reorder points for each product and setting automated reminders can help better manage the inventory controls, and ultimately minimize stockout events. Inventory management software can be used to automatically establish reorder points and create alerts, by determining exact lead times. Lead time is the time it takes between placing and receiving an order, is necessary for determining the reorder point. Calculation of exact lead time helps to minimize the stockouts, by improving forecasting capabilities. The ability to accurately anticipate customer demand is very important to reduce the chances of stockouts. Improved demand forecasting can help keep inventory levels at an ideal level, thereby preventing stockouts, shortages and overstock. To improve forecasting capabilities, take into account consumer trends and seasonality, and by using an inventory management solution that automatically generates reports and forecast insights. By utilizing demand planning process. Demand planning use forecasts to inform sales and operations strategies to better plan how much product to buy or manufacture and when to do so in order to successfully meet demand. Demand planning best practice include having accurate inventory data, factoring for the supply chain and working closely with marketing and sales teams to better grasp demand which ultimately manage the stockouts. By keeping safety stock. Keeping extra products in inventory as a safety measure is an effective way to prevent stockouts. To prevent stockouts, carefully calculate ideal safety stock levels by using automated inventory management systems. In the era of omnichannel sales, a modern inventory management system which automatically updates inventory levels in real time is necessary for any business that wants to reduce the stockouts. By integrating inventory platforms. Synchronizing inventory numbers throughout multiple distribution and sales channels is essential to increasing inventory level accuracy and thereby preventing stockouts. By using tracking technology. Technology that uses radio frequencies, RFID to transfer data, gives warehouse workers the ability to track inventory in real time. The automated technology helps improve inventory counts and reduce human error, both of which are required to help minimize stockouts.
By identifying stockout patterns. Though consumer demand isn't always predictable, stockouts often form trends, so it is a good idea to identify the patterns of stockouts in each product and then adjust their replenishment schedules to avoid stockouts. By paying attention to customer trends, it is important to study the market for any new and upcoming customer trends. By identifying new trends, we can ensure that we have enough newly trending products on hand to meet with demand while keeping outdated trends to a minimum to avoid overstock and excess carrying costs. By monitoring the suppliers, we should also monitor how often supplier delays or shortages occur and change the vendors if issues persist. Plus, keep developing regional or national sources when possible can help hedge against global supply chain disruptions to avoid stockouts. By developing strong suppliers relationships, keep suppliers updated on inventory needs, especially if a boost in orders is predicted. That way, suppliers which know their industries at a deep level can communicate their ability to meet those needs.
By integrating inventory platforms, synchronizing inventory numbers throughout multiple distribution and sales channels is essential to increasing inventory level accuracy.
By using a vendor-managed inventory (VMI) approach, the vendor-managed inventory systems share inventory management responsibility between customers and supplier to ensure the latter maintains an agreed level of inventory of a specific product. In other words, the supplier manages lead times and reorder points, taking the burden off of the customer's inventory management team to help in avoiding the stockouts. By keeping customers informed, more and more companies are beginning to share expected shipping times for out-of-stock products in order to help set customer expectations. Although keeping customers informed doesn't directly prevent stockouts, but it can be a successful way to mitigate lost sales, particularly for the customers willing to accept waiting for an out-of-stock product if they see it'll be in stock soon. This level of transparency requires monitoring inventory levels and keeping close contact with suppliers. These were some methods to avoid or mitigate the stockouts. Still, sometimes stockouts are unavoidable due to unforeseen circumstances, but the risk of stockouts can usually be prevented or at least mitigated by following proper supply chain and inventory management best practices. Additionally, implementing a good inventory management system can help businesses optimize their inventory levels by automating stock counts, generating alerts for reorder points and updating product availability status in real time. I hope you have liked today's presentation and helped you to improve your inventory management skills. Thanks for your time and attention.